Hello and welcome everyone to another Sidemenreact video. This is how LeBron James spends $1.5 million a year. That is insane to even just fathom and say out loud. It's like, what? I have no idea what this is even gonna be. I'm kind of intrigued, so I'm gonna shut up. Vicstar, please, take it away.
Hello, my friends.
Yes.
As we all know, health is wealth. I'm here with KSI, who's training very hard at the moment.
Yes.
And we're going to do a little educational session and find out how LeBron James spends $1.5 million on his body each year.
On his body?
What do you mean on it? Do you mean like
pay to win?
massages?
He hadn't been top of the game for 17
or
years
like keep it
by
in shape?
accident. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, I'm actually
do some
really...
learning.
I don't know.
It's okay.
JJ sat there at the end of the video like, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna
Bro,
buy that.
I spent 2.8 million on Luna, okay? I should have just spent it on myself.
You should
I should have
have.
spent it on my body.
You could have everything.
Yeah.
Right, let's see what you can get.
Damn it.
Let's do some
shit.
research.
At the end of his current deal with the Lakers, LeBron James will become the highest paid NBA player
What a
ever,
beast.
with more than $350 million in career earnings. Of course, LeBron is not keeping all this money under the mattress. He happens to be an extremely successful investor, with stake
smart
ownership
man.
in Beats by Dre, Liverpool Football Club, and Blaze Pizza, among many other endorsements. LeBron is also known as a
living.
person who invests a lot of time and resources to keep his body in the best shape possible. In this video, we'll look how LeBron trains, why he spends millions of dollars on physical fitness, and how he could end up as the most durable athlete ever.
Jeez.
What a boy.
Wow.
What a boy.
Spends $1.5 million a year on his body. LeBron has a rule that he religiously follows, and that rule is that you keep the number one thing the number one thing. Translated, this means that basketball, which has been his primary source of income,
That's
and a
smart.
catalyst
Like,
for
business owners invest in their business. Sports people should invest in themselves.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could say, even like as YouTubers, like we show it.
Yeah.
You know how so many YouTubers were chasing the whole, I want to be TV stars or movie stars or singers, rappers, etc. And they forgot the main source of what made them big, YouTube. And then they just realized, oh shit, I'm falling off. What's going on? It's because they forgot about the
also,
core.
like, fitness can help in like every aspect of everything else. It's like a lot of the esports teams, they all have like fitness teams and like dietitians and stuff, and they play better like competitive gaming when they're like in a better shape. Like you think about like got more blood flow, like you've got more nutrients. So yeah,
I guess more
makes a
focus
difference.
and everything. Yeah.
always remains the number one thing during his playing days. LeBron understands that basketball is the driving force for most of his other ventures, and that his success off the court is closely tied to his success in the NBA, as nobody wants to buy basketball shoes from an unsuccessful player. And even after his 3 rings and a thick resume that transcends basketball, LeBron is still going strong in his 17th year, with no sign of slowing down. Wondering how that's possible? It's because he never stops training and spends huge amounts of money to keep his body in the best possible shape. He uses cryotherapy to decrease inflammation in his body and relieve muscle pain after hard training sessions. Apart from freezing himself to death, he also uses hyperbaric chambers to increase the amount of oxygen in his blood by simulating high-altitude conditions, which results in better endurance and overall performance. In his recovery regimen, another modern gizmo is Normatec Leg Boot, which massages his lower extremities and keeps the muscles loose and warm.
Hold on. I'm gonna need to start looking on Amazon.
Bro, you ain't got these boots. You ain't got these.
No.
You're not kicking around watching TV wearing these, bro. What you doing?
What's this thing called?
They just said.
Normatec.
Yeah.
I see it, bro.
How much?
I've
That's
seen
going right in
it.
my basket.
How
I
much?
bought it.
What do you mean?
Straight, yeah. Man's bought it. Add one left.
God.
Add to basket.
Jeez.
880 quid. Bought.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, I need to get some affiliate commission from Normatec and the gang.
Jesus.
For real.
Oh my god, wow. I didn't even think about that. Man.
Keeps the muscles loose and warm, which benefits with aches and soreness. He also gets private treatments with liquid nitrogen to help reduce inflammation. Other than that, he employs a team of personal chefs, massage therapists, and trainers to keep him in tip-top shape. Like Dwayne Johnson, another famous gym rat, LeBron has to pump iron everywhere he goes. Even if it's a yacht in the Mediterranean in the middle of the summer, the yacht has to be equipped with a gym because LeBron is addicted to working out.
Oh my
He filmed
god.
Space Jam in the summer of 2019. He would spend up to 12 hours on the set, which is exhausting in itself. However, before every day of shooting, that would usually start around 7 a.m., LeBron would already practice, which means he would wake up around 4 a.m. every day. Now that's commitment. LeBron's greatness is taken somewhat for granted because he won the genetic golden ticket and grew up into a 6'8" uber athlete that can jump out of the gym. However, there were many athletic guys in the NBA, but for him to still be basically playing the same level past the age of 35, now that's something else.
Wait.
So
How
let's
old
take a
is
look
he?
at
37, bro.
37.
And he's
No
shitting
way.
on everyone.
No way.
Oh,
What?
Bro, you know how people go, oh, once you reach 30, you're old? Bro,
Yeah.
it's a myth. Oh my
That's
God.
the thing. Like they say, sports
it is a
careers
myth,
don't
though,
last
it is.
long, but like look at like Ronaldo. Like if you look after yourself,
Yeah.
it's just the people who don't look after themselves when they get the money in. That their careers don't last long.
Man.
But if you're about it,
Bro, yeah,
like,
Ronaldo's
right.
37. And bro,
Yeah.
he's like top tier. Oh my God, bro.
we ain't hit our peak yet.
Damn.
LeBron James's workout routine. When we watch basketball games, we see the final product on the court, but everything that
See the
goes
tip
into
of the
it is
iceberg.
what very few people understand. LeBron
Yeah.
is one of the hardest and smartest workers in the NBA, and the fact that he hasn't suffered a severe injury is not an accident. Sure, there is some luck because freak injuries happen in basketball, but LeBron is doing everything he possibly can to decrease the chance for injury, and the results have been tremendous so far. The man that helped him along the way, and who is still his personal trainer and one of his closest associates, is a man named Mike Mancias. Mancias is one of the top personal trainers in the world, and he became to LeBron what Tim Grover was for Michael Jordan. Mancias began working for the Cavs in 2005, and LeBron asked for his advice when he was experiencing back tightness and knee soreness, which were big problems since James wasn't yet 22. Mancias then reconstructed his workout routine, and is a big reason why LeBron was injury-free for the majority
Bro,
of his
that
career.
airtime.
Mancias now has
Insane.
LeBron on
Bro,
a
he
tight
literally
weekly
glides.
schedule that includes weightlifting up to 3 times per week, plyometric work, or cardio on the VersaClimber several times per week, and some form of yoga and stretching before and after every session. Of course, that doesn't include actual basketball training, and around 100 basketball games he plays every year. Yoga and stretching is something James learned out of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's book, and then took it to a completely different level. Kareem swore by yoga, and said that it's only because of it that he was able to keep playing at the age of 40 and still be
Wow.
productive. LeBron suffered a first serious injury in the 2015 season. He had an injured disc in his back, and his mobility and explosiveness took a significant hit. Worried, LeBron reached out for help and got it from Donnie Raymond, a former Navy SEAL specializing in biomechanics and human movement. Raymond's expertise combines biology and physical mechanics, and he helped James to massively improve his core strength, posture, and get rid of all the back pain. LeBron also transformed the way he lands on the floor to preserve his joints. If you look at how he maneuvers landings after dunks, he's like a gazelle, just softly touching the ground
Yeah,
from
that's
a big
mad. He
jump,
doesn't
which
slam.
goes a long
Yeah.
way for knee and ankle durability. When it comes to optimizing performance, LeBron kept no stone unturned and was not shy to ask for help. Because of all the work on his biomechanics, mobility, and state-of-the-art
What
recovery
machine.
systems, he's still at the top of the basketball world. To be the king, you have to think like a king and train
Not
like
wrong.
a king. And if you really want to know the full details of LeBron's workout, watch this 1-hour uncut video of his training with Mancias on YouTube. LeBron James's nutrition. Like with training and recovery, James also invests
what he
a lot
eats.
in nutrition to replenish his body with the right fuel, so he can perform at the optimal level. He
Big
eats about
boy.
5 times a day,
Yeah,
with
for
traditional
real.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a couple of snacks in between.
Getting that big
James
at
starts
that
off the
tall
day with an
is
egg
absurd.
white omelet with
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you're that tall and then still being able to move fast is
Terrifying, bro.
Yeah.
how does that even happen, bro? He maxed out all the stats. All the stats on the full.
Broken character.
egg white omelet with French toast, or a turkey sandwich with avocados, or a yogurt with some fruit. If he feels frisky enough, he even goes for some Fruity Pebbles, his favorite cereal. After practice, he eats a snack that is either protein shake with some almond or peanut butter, or some more fruit. Before the game, LeBron usually eats a light lunch that involves lean proteins, leafy greens, and complex carbs. His most common choices are chicken
Oh,
breast
That's
and pasta.
interesting because I normally eat a heavy lunch and then a
Before-
light dinner.
Yeah, but he's saying before games. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
before games, you can't, like,
Yeah, yeah.
before
Yeah,
a fight,
no,
you
no,
can
no.
have heavy
Yeah,
dinner.
yeah, you can't. Yeah, shit.
What about before sparring?
Before sparring, yeah, I eat light.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Chicken breast and some pasta, or a veggie salad with some fruits. During the game,
Look at that,
he
no
might go an
processed
energy
food.
bar or
It's
even
all
peanut butter
like-
and jelly sandwich to keep him
all like
energized for the remainder of the game. After the game, LeBron's glycogen levels are depleted, and he is conscious of hydrating a lot after he burns a lot of energy. He religiously drinks a protein recovery shake and carbohydrate-rich recovery fluids, which are both provided by Mancias. James ramps up on the carbs in the playoffs because of greater energy expenditure, and he stays off sugar because it slows down the recovery process after games. For the same reason, he doesn't eat a lot of
Inflammation.
red meat, and he
Sugar inflames the
completely
body a
removed
lot.
pork from his menu. He's more likely to indulge in sweets in the off-season, except for in 2014, where he temporarily went paleo and ate nothing but meats, fruits, and veggies for 2 months. And last but not least, Bron is a very known wine aficionado and likes to drink quality vino after dinner. Apart from great taste, it helps him to fall asleep easier. To de-stimulate his brain, LeBron also uses the Calm Meditation app to shut off his mind and focus on the next day's action.
Sounds like
LeBron's
an ad to
longevity
me.
records.
Wait, what?
That sounded like an ad to me.
It
Yeah,
little bit,
literally.
a
I was
little
like,
bit. The app, yeah, just a
LeBron's
little
longevity
bit.
records. If he keeps this pace and stays lucky with injuries, LeBron could break all kinds of records. Of course, the focus is on the all-time scoring list, where James is currently third, behind Kareem and Karl Malone. If he keeps playing into his 40s, he might amass well over 40,000 points.
That's
Comfortably
absurd.
break Jabbar's record of
That's
38,387.
actually
LeBron is also
absurd.
likely to be one of 7 NBA players who have over 10,000 assists, joining Stockton, Kidd, Nash, Magic, and Mark Jackson, and probably Chris Paul. James is already in the top 10 of all time in the regular season when it comes to minutes played, and the first in playoff minutes played. By the time it's all said and done, LBJ will likely be the player who played most basketball ever. Apart from his tremendous God-given talent, LeBron has an incredible work ethic and has made smart choices that keep him at the top for 17 years and counting. LeBron is already one of the most durable athletes, and once you learn about his habits, it's easy to see why. With a little bit of luck, he could become the most durable athlete ever and further advance his case for the GOAT status in basketball.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, what a boy.
Yeah, bro.
That's insane.
That's
inspiring.
Oh, computer froze. Oh,
That's
dear.
what they say.
Oh.
When people are successful, you see the tip of the iceberg, but you don't see everything that
Okay.
they do beneath that.
Yeah.
Like,
Facts.
yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, LeBron, yeah, no, he's just like genetically gifted. That's why I say.
Yeah,
that
they just use that as an excuse.
Like,
They
yeah,
don't see how
like,
hard it
Yeah.
works.
oh, if I was 6'4", I'd be able to play like
Yeah,
him. Like,
bro.
no,
it's-
no, you
look how
wouldn't.
many 6'4"
No,
people
no.
aren't able to do that? Like, come on.
There you go.
Jeez.
There's your lesson in learning. Health is wealth, my friends. Take a leaf from his book at any level, and we'll see you all on the next one.
But yeah, that's insane. I had no idea. Like I said, well, granted, I don't watch sports in general, so I really had no idea. Like, the only people that I know in basketball are LeBron James, Michael Jordan. That's about my sense of knowledge. And I just know they're really good. That's all. Like, I literally know nothing else. So, but that's insane. I can see why he spends as much money as he does, because if he didn't do that, he wouldn't be, like, you know, where he is, because that dude is just insane. But, like, the cryotherapy, I've always wanted to try that. Like, it just looks interesting. Like, you know what I mean? It just does. Like, I don't know why, but I don't know. But the leg thing that JJ bought, that's probably gonna help a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the stuff that he's doing is literally to help him do better in what he's doing in sport-wise. So that's actually really sick. So, yeah. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to go check out the boys. Links down in the description as always. And I'll see all you beautiful, wonderful people in the next video, alright? Bye.
Never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step.